Hey, hello, you're stuck in trial with Wolf Gorlick. A few minutes riffing on IT and IT security. Today looking at cloud computing, specifically as the Meltdown patch rolls out. So of course, Meltdown happened, Spectre happened, CPUs have been reported vulnerable, and the vulnerability has to do with speculative execution. There's a patch out for many vendors. As you apply this patch, it applies a specific set of checks in speculative execution, which slows down the overall process. Then they said maybe 30 to 40% performance hit. And of course, we started to see people tweet out, here's my before and after graphs, right? Before and after Amazon patch, before and after Azure rolled out their fix. And it's not pretty. So the tip for you is that people who've adopted DevOps and software as a service and platform as a service are able to handle this so much better. And there's a reason for that, right? So think about platform as a service and software as a service as an actual security feature. And here's why. When it comes to this types of slowdown, if you're doing infrastructure as a service, right? If you just got one VM, if everything is one VM, classic client server. The classic client server we all grew up on, we all know, we all love. That classic client server is very hard to scale. You can throw maybe more processor at it, you can throw maybe more memory at it, but now you've had this process that used to, run like this, and now it's running like that because you've lost 20 to 30% performance. And those are the guys who are getting hit the most. When I talk to customers and when I look at our environments, those are the areas that get hit the hardest, because it's very hard then to scale that back up. You can't buy a faster processor in the cloud. That's not really how it works usually. I mean, yes, people are going to at me and say, yes, you can. But I mean, in general, if you're already set up in your host, you can't necessarily do that. But folks who've adopted like DevOps, folks who've adopted microservices, folks that are using platform as a service, yes, my one instance is now slow, but I can have another instance and load balance that. Now that adds cost. But for those folks, they're able to, instead of scaling up, they scale out. And when you scale out, it's easier. And when you scale out, it can handle these types of patches much better. And these types of impacts are not necessarily as drastic. So did we see slowdowns on Netflix? Yeah, we did. Did we see slowdowns on gay websites? Yes, we did. But they were able to address it pretty quickly, right? They just scaled out. They just added more clusters. Now, I say just scaled out. Obviously, that costs money. But it's good to have that capability. It's good to have that in your back pocket when you have a massive patch that slows everything down. And this is one of the very real advantages in the cloud towards adopting microservices and moving to a DevOps model. That agility, that flexibility, the ability to add resources as you need them. What do you think? Have you seen slowdowns? If so, how are you addressing them? Hit me up on social media or in comments. Cheers.